Hey everybody, it's review time again, and this is the Bonfire Deluxe selection box from Skycrafter. Let's have a little look, see if we can find the net explosive content. So 163 grams net explosive content in this box. So let's open it up and see what it's like inside. So I like how it's kind of properly sealed in cellophane. Some boxes just have a little bit of sellotape over the four sides. This is like properly sealed, which is nice to see. So let's get this off here like so, and let's have a look inside. Okay, so we've got some fountains here. Crackling, Mystical, Joyous, Inferno. These are 12 grams net explosive content, 12 grams, 12 grams, 12 grams. Turbo Mania fountain, which is 18 grams. A couple of little conic fountains here, one called Vesuvius, one called Autumn Forest. This one is 8 grams, they're both 8 grams net explosive content in there. We've then got, Britannia butterflies. This looks like a cuckoo fountain. For those of you who don't know what that is, it looks like it's going to whistle. You can always tell by the shape of it. It has 3 tubes. It has a centre tube where the main fountain comes out, and then 2 smaller tubes each side, which usually produce a whistling effect. So, battery of fountains, 22 grams net explosive content. So, brilliant butterflies. Nice to see that in there, little cuckoo fountain. And we've also got here Charming, which is a fountain with, let's have a look at the net explosive, 20 grams in that. And another one here called Hellfire with 20 grams. 2 little 10-shot candles called Crimson candles. They are 6.4 grams net explosive content each. And that's this box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces in this selection box, Bonfire Deluxe from Skycrafter. Let's fire it and see what it's like. So what did I think of the Bonfire Deluxe selection box from Skycrafter? The Vesuvius conic fountain had a lovely red flame to it, achieved a good height and had a reasonable duration. The Autumn Forest conic fountain was similar but with a vivid green flame. The crackling fountain was nice. Quite often crackle can overpower a fountain, but the amount in this one was just right, and there were some lovely red and green stars in there too, which stood out nicely against the gold sparks. The Joyous fountain was very similar. The crackle was perhaps slightly more intense in this. The Mystical fountain was nice, with some lovely bright green and strobing silver stars. Turbomania was really colourful. Reds, greens, yellows, oranges and blues were all in there. Charming had some really bright crackling silver strobing stars, which worked really well against the gold, and the height it achieved was good too. Hellfire was quite similar to Turbomania, but again a lovely mix of colours in there. Brilliant Butterflies was a cuckoo fountain containing a couple of whistles and some nice bright effects, which varied in intensity throughout. A nice fountain. And the Crimson Candles were what you'd expect, but they were nice and bright and the shots were fairly consistent. Looking at the box overall, yeah, I like this box. The effects in it were fairly varied and the colours were bright, varied and vivid. It was nice to see some blue in there, and the inclusion of a cuckoo fountain was a nice touch. All in all, not a bad selection box, clocking in at under £20. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, why not click like and subscribe for more selection box reviews.